Hello and welcome back to Mark on Life. This week I want to talk to you about the new video series that I've just started releasing, a little bit about why I decided to do this and a bit about what's coming next. So let's get on with it. Last week I released the first episode of a brand new video series on this channel called REELTROSPECTIVES. For those of you who haven't seen it or don't know what it is, REELTROSPECTIVES is a movie-based comedy series. Every episode is based on a brand new film where we talk to a personality from that film and learn a bit about their lives and a little bit about the film that they were in. The first episode was on Steven Spielberg's 1975 shark-infested masterpiece, Jaws. If you haven't seen it, you can click here to watch it, and I'll put a link in the description below as well. For those of you that have seen it already, thank you very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. And double thanks to anybody who left a comment or shared it or liked it. It's really important for content creators in terms of engagement, so thank you very much if you went that extra mile. So, why REELTROSPECTIVES then? Well, firstly, because I'm a huge film fan. Anybody that knows me that knows I'm a movie obsessive, so that was going to be an obvious choice. And secondly, in terms of comedy, the stuff that I really like, it tends to be the sort of slow burn type comedy, like Spinal Tap or The Office, that kind of thing. Mockumentary is one of my favourite formats at the moment. And I very much like banality in comedy, the banality of life, the boring bits that we don't get to see. And especially when you mix the very dramatic with the very banal, I find that really funny. And that's where the idea for the RoboCop video that I put out last year came from. You have something so enormously dramatic, RoboCop, this titanium armoured police officer who, shoots people left, right and centre. It's bloody, it's explosions, it's excitement. And then my mind goes straight to, but what about the boring bits they left out? What would happen the next day when RoboCop has to do all the paperwork? So you might say, okay, well, why not make that type of video again? Well, two reasons why I haven't basically done the same format exactly. The first reason is time. RoboCop was a 15-minute video, which these days is quite a hard sell for people in terms of watching content on YouTube. So this time I wanted to make sure everything was 5 minutes maximum. So that's one change. And the second thing was the ability to make that. Because for RoboCop, I had to use a lot of favours. I had to bring a lot of people in. I had other actors who were all brilliant. I had someone doing the camera, someone doing the sound, someone editing it for me. I had to get a location, so insurance and all these kinds of things together, which meant that because I'm delegating all this stuff to different people, it takes an awfully long time to do, which is just not practical if you want to be putting out content regularly. And as I said last time, YouTube tends to favour content creators who put things out with some kind of regularity, which is what I want to be able to do. More importantly, I want to be able to do all of this myself. It's very nice if people can help, and I'd love to do collaborations with people, and people have already been involved in some of the videos coming up. But I need to be able to do it all myself. So actually this process was me learning how to do it all. Learning how to edit, learning how to shoot, write, all that kind of stuff, which has been great for me. And so the interview section, the sort of talking head section of RoboCop, is basically what it's been condensed down to. A much more sort of simplified format, but with the same theme. So that's essentially what each episode is going to be. I'm not going to go into how I shot things or the equipment I used or anything like that. I'll talk about that in a later vlog. Somebody asked me why Jaws for the first episode. Well, I mean, what better? It's the archetypal, the original summer blockbuster. It's, in my opinion, one of the greatest movies ever made. For film lovers, hopefully you'll like the references in these videos. So why was he called Bruce in this episode? Well, as somebody identified in the comments, Bruce was the name of the shark, this sort of mechanical shark used in the filming of Jaws. What they didn't know is that why it was called Bruce, and it was called Bruce because it was the name of Steven Spielberg's lawyer at the time. So another little bit of trivia for you. So because that was his name, he became Australian straight away, and that's what's basically happened in every episode. Something from the behind the scenes or the making of the film has led to what this character then becomes. So the next episode, episode 2 of REELTROSPECTIVES, will be going up on Friday the 30th of September. I'm not going to say too much. I don't want to give the game away too much. I'm not going to say the title of the film. All I'll say is that I hope the video goes up without a hitch, and if it doesn't, well, I'll just have to wing it, you know. Anyway, that's been enough from me. This has been Mark on Life, and I'll talk to you again soon.